Graduates, we're approaching the time that the intro ceremony will begin, and there will be a video playing. So if you do not have a seat, I urge you to come down quickly and let an usher help you find your seat within your college. But please make your way down as quickly as possible at this time. Thank you. Welcome to the fall commencement. Will everyone please rise?
Good morning. I'm President Phil Oldham, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the first ceremony of this fall 2020 commencement. Today we celebrate your focus, effort, discipline, patience, faith, family, community, and common sense that it took to get here today. This ceremony will be shorter than normal, but richer because you did not quit when faced with the most unusual fall semester ever at Tennessee Tech. As we begin with the invocation, I will be saying thanks for your health and success. If you would, please remain standing for the invocation and remain standing for the national anthem, which is performed by music students Emma Choate, Cameron Cagle, Chris Kearns, and Emily Dow. Now join Dr. Rob Owens, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs, as he leads us in the invocation. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Let us pray. God, we thank you for the occasion of this 2020 commencement. It has been a very wild year, particularly for us here at Tennessee Tech University. But we thank you for your protection and for your grace over our campus and our community. It has been a challenging year, but it's really through challenge that we grow. Father God, I ask that you would help the challenges and the struggles and the hard times that these graduates have faced over the last almost year. Help them to grow and help them to blossom into their next stage as they receive their degrees on today. We thank you for these challenges. We thank you for what lies ahead, but we most of all thank you for your goodness to us. We ask for a smooth commencement today. It's only fitting that we have a great December 2020 commencement. In your name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Members of the platform party, honored members of this graduating class, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to greet you on behalf of the faculty, students, and staff of Tennessee Tech University. You see before you today hundreds of men and women who have reached a very significant milestone in their lives. They've earned this moment and waited patiently for it. Before we go on, let's applaud these graduates for finishing what they started. Graduates, you today are joining a very elite group of individuals. Tech alumni are known for their work ethic and their ability to solve problems, often very complex problems. They are known for being so well prepared that employers celebrate that they have hired a tech graduate. I want you to see some of the people you will be joining today. Please join me in a round of applause as I ask everyone in the audience with us this morning who has earned a degree from Tennessee Tech to stand and be recognized. Would all the alumni please stand? Thank you. It's good to have you back on campus. It's said that adversity doesn't create character, but it does reveal it. This year, your lives have been assaulted by a tornado, pounded by a pandemic, and challenged by tensions of the heart and mind. And by those tests, your character has been revealed for its kindness, its strength, and its tenacity. Many of you are native residents of Cookeville. Others of you are adopted sons and daughters of this region. And this will always be a home to you regardless. When the tornado hit, those suffering were your family and friends, even if you'd never met them before. You chose to do the right thing by putting your lives on hold and serving others. You changed me with what you did. You showed me the strength of youth in action. My experience as president is forever linked to your time here at Tennessee Tech. Surely the pandemic is the most significant challenge of our lives, and words seem inadequate to describe the complete impact on each of us. But you have shown patience and selflessness during everyday inconveniences and even major disruptions. And we are here, doing what we must do to protect each other and encourage each other. Now it's time to celebrate. As Tech's stature and reputation grow, so does the value of your degree that you've earned today. Your patience will definitely be rewarded. In just a few minutes, you will have a degree from one of the top-ranked universities in the nation, and a university that gives you the highest average starting salary among public universities in Tennessee. You are set to get a great return on the investment that you have made. You have what the world wants and desperately needs, and that is talent with tenacity. You have clearly demonstrated those high-value characteristics that are embodied within the degree you received today. You are and forever will be bold, fearless, and confident Golden Eagles. Congratulations to each of you. Now I'm honored to introduce several speakers who wanted to address you today by video. You'll receive special greetings from 3 alumni who have achieved amazing success and who serve on our board of trustees. First, you will hear from Trudy Harper, who had an illustrious career with the Texas Utilities Electric Company and who founded Tenaska Power Services Company, which is the power marketing affiliate of Tenaska. Next, you'll be greeted by one of our very own astronauts, Captain Barry Wilmore. A captain in the U.S. Navy, is a veteran of 2 space flights. However, this coming year, in 2021, Barry will command the inaugural flight of the Boeing's Starliner to the International Space Station. And then you'll hear from Fred Lowry, who serves as president of Life Sciences Solutions and Laboratory Products at Thermo Fisher Scientific, with revenues of more than $24 billion annually and approximately 70,000 employees globally. In addition to those 3, one of your fellow students, Student Board of Trustees member Daniel Hines, has a special message as well. And then the featured address will be from Tech alumna Stephanie Irwin Dedman. Stephanie is the Chief Information Officer for the state of Tennessee. Dedman is responsible for all operational areas of the state's central information technology organization. These messages are just for you, so please enjoy.
I'm Trudy Harper. I'm the chairman of the Board of Trustees, and I'm an 83 and 84 graduate with bachelor's and master's degrees in electrical and computer engineering. So congratulations to all of you, but a special congratulations to the 23 of you who are graduating with degrees in electrical or computer engineering. You are my students, and I promised you that this day would come, and it has, so congratulations. To those of you who are like me and are the first in your families to graduate from college, I want to join you in acknowledging and celebrating what a special opportunity you've been given. And I want to ask you to honor that opportunity by ensuring that those who come after you have the same opportunity to go to college. To all of you, I hope that you have formed lasting friendships while you've been here at Tennessee Tech. I've found that lifelong friendships are not something that require a lot of work, but they don't happen by accident. So I hope you'll be intentional about maintaining those friendships that you've established here. And if, like me, you're blessed and 40 years later, you'll find that some of the most important people in your life are people that you met while you were here at Tennessee Tech. So congratulations again to all of you, and go out and make us proud.
Good day. I'm Barry Wilmore, BS Electrical Engineering 1985, MS Electrical Engineering 1994, also on the Board of Trustees. I'm grateful for this opportunity to say just a few short words. As you go forward in life, I would say choose adventure. It will certainly broaden your horizons. And set out each day to make some small accomplishments. Make your bed, clean the breakfast dishes, read your Bible, work out, something that instills discipline every single morning, because discipline will take you a long, long way in life. And finally, of course, we have to set some encouraging words from Master Yoda himself.
Try not, do, or do not. There is no trouble.
Class of 2020, congratulations. This is Fred Lowry from the class of 1994. I was one of those students that was able to squeeze my 4 years of school into 6. And I thought I had it hard while I was there in Cookeville. But I didn't have to endure anything like what you guys have proven to endure through your college experience. And you guys have come out like champions. So I'm incredibly proud of you, and I'm very excited about your future. Just a couple of things I would maybe offer to help you along the way. One is write down your goals. Write down your short-term goals and your long-term goals and review them often. Research has shown that people that write their goals down and review them have a much greater chance of reaching them. Seems like a small thing, but it's a huge thing. Secondly, figure out what you love and do that work. Love the work that you do, and it will never be work. It will be your passion. And then third, help others. No matter what your profession is, there's a person on the other end of it that's receiving your work product. And let me tell you, whoever helps the most people wins. So help as many people as you can. And then finally, don't ever give up. Whatever your goals are, don't ever give up on them. And if you don't give up on your goals, you can never be defeated. If you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. I'm super excited about your future. I feel like the country and this world is in great hands because of your resilience, because of your vision, and because you are going to change the world. Congrats again. Enjoy your day.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Daniel Hines, and I serve as the student representative on the Board of Trustees. On behalf of the board, we want to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments thus far. You have worked so hard to be where you are today. Despite the constant challenges thrown at you this year, you have overcome the adversity of moving to online classes last semester and the hybrid model this semester, and have done exceptionally well. You will all go to the far reaches of the world and share the knowledge that you have gained while at Tennessee Tech, and do amazing things in the process. Always remember to keep pushing forward and to be bold, be fearless, be kind, and be confident. Keep your wings up, Golden Eagles.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Irwin Dedman. I'd like to welcome the graduates, family, friends, professors, and administrators. As a double alumni of this wonderful institution, I'm so honored to be speaking with you today to commemorate such a huge milestone in your life. Congratulations, what an awesome accomplishment you have achieved. There is likely a long list of people who are proud of you, your family, your friends, the professors and administrators of this great university, including President Odom. And you should be proud of you. You have worked hard to make it to this moment, so enjoy every moment of it. Additionally, you've demonstrated great resiliency and persistence during this challenging time. These skills will serve you well throughout life. One of the reasons I'm so honored and thrilled to be speaking with you today is that I may be more like many of you than some of the commencement speakers in the past. I grew up in Tennessee in a middle-class family. As we've already established, I graduated from Tennessee Tech. While I do have an MBA, I don't hold a doctorate. I'm not a VP or a CEO, but I am the Chief Information Officer for our great state, a role that I am extremely proud of. So know that you, yes you, can achieve great things. I'm proud of my Tennessee Tech education. I learned more than the technical and professional skills obtained during my time here. I learned important life skills, things like how to be part of a team, why it's important to help others, to be proud of where I came from, and to give back. I want to share a story with you that impacted me early in my career. I overheard coworkers talking about ACT scores, something along the lines of, "Did you know there are people working here who only made a 20-something on their ACT?" And to make matters worse, they were speaking negatively about those of us who went to state universities. Colleges like MTSU, and yes, our beloved Tennessee Tech. I assumed they were speaking specifically about me. My ACT was enough, but I didn't knock it out of the park. My heart sank. I felt physically ill. Could I really succeed in this company? Did I have what it takes? I think I proved them wrong, but let me share some lessons that I took away from that situation. First, don't dwell on the negativity of others. I let those comments impact me way more than I should have. I stewed over it for a while, and clearly I still remember the situation. That is not a valuable use of time or energy. Erma Bombeck said, "Worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere." Second, don't let a single measure define you. A test like the ACT is a point-in-time measure. It's not intended to predict future success. When you miss the mark or don't achieve something, pick yourself up, take note of what you learned and how you can do better next time. Another lesson. The best reaction to naysayers is to achieve massive success. Never let someone else's opinion of you define who you are or what you can be. The best way to fight a notion is to prove them wrong. Who says a graduate of Tennessee Tech University can't make it to the C-suite? There are plenty of us who have. The next lesson is twofold. Don't fight negativity with negativity. I could have confronted them and attempted to correct their understanding, but it was their opinion, and arguing opinions isn't a good use of time. The second part is that arguing with them is not really me. It's not how I roll, so they say. So the point is you have to be you. You have to be authentic, because when you're not, people pick up on that. And lastly, and maybe most importantly, don't be the naysayer. Bernard Meltzer said, quote, "Before you speak, ask yourself if what you are going to say is true, is kind, is necessary, is helpful. If the answer is no, then maybe what you are about to say should be left unsaid." End quote. Now, your parents may have taught you this notion as a child or a teenager. I want you to know it's every bit as important as an adult and as a professional. In my humble experience, it's positivity that will help you achieve success. As you go out into the world to do great things, I'd like to share a few nuggets I'd encourage you to remember and embrace. Even though you've heard some of these before, possibly, I believe they will serve you well in whatever you choose to do. Be humble. There's just no room for ego. A healthy dose of self-confidence is good, but remember that often a strength taken to the extreme becomes a weakness. Be helpful. Volunteer to stay late. Ask to take on the special projects. Be seen as the go-to person. Put the hard work in. Rarely is something going to be given to you without you proving you're willing to work for it. Be flexible. Things change, challenges present themselves. Be calm, level-headed, and patiently work through the issue or problem at hand. Earn the title of problem solver. And an oldie but a goodie, say please, thank you, and you're welcome. You don't have to have your life mapped out right now, but do have a 2 to 3 year plan, but be flexible. Always remember those who helped you along the way, including your parents, and help them when and however you can. One of the commissioners I worked for often said, do the right things and do things right. He would say, folks, it's just that simple, and he's right. I'll say it again, do the right things and do things right. Be proud of your Tennessee Tech degree. Always be proud of your time here and your accomplishments. For it matters what you do as an employee, as a person, and how you treat others, not how large or small your university was or how much you paid for your education. Again, thank you so much for the honor to speak with you today. Congratulations and best wishes for each of you. And remember, wings up.
Candidates, this is finally your moment. We know that your studies and the connections you made here will be a part of your lives that you'll never forget. We hope you'll come back often to see us, and we're confident that when you do, you will have no regrets because you finished what you started. That sense of accomplishment doesn't go away. If anything, it gets stronger with time. Students, on your behalf, I'd like to acknowledge our faculty whose interest in and concern for you are hallmarks of this university. You have learned from professors who have achieved national and international recognition, and just as importantly, maybe more importantly, from professors who care and work hard to ensure that you leave this institution with the skills and knowledge you need to be successful. I'd like to ask all the members of the faculty that are with us this morning to please stand and let us congratulate you on their achievement. Thank you. I'm also quite certain that most of the members, probably all the members of this class, have someone in the audience, a mother, father, husband, wife, friend, or relative, perhaps a faculty member or administrator or staff member, who have worked quite often behind the scenes and unseen to help you make this day possible. Candidates, will you join me in a tribute to those who are very special to you, those here today who are sharing in your graduation honors? You thank them, please. And finally, hundreds of students, faculty, and staff here at Tennessee Tech have either served previously or are currently serving our nation in the United States Armed Forces. Seth Parker, an agriculture major, received his commission yesterday. Tennessee Tech proudly honors our veterans, and we are especially grateful to each of you for the many sacrifices you have made. Graduates and anyone else in the audience who has served or is serving, please stand so we can honor you. Thank you for your service. Now I would like to request that Provost Bruce present the candidates for graduation.
Thank you, President Oldham. Each major instructional division of the university has the designation of college or school, and each is led by an academic officer, usually bearing the title of dean. Each dean will now present the candidates for degrees in his or her area. On behalf of Dr. Mark Stevens, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Senior Associate Provost, I will now present candidates for graduate degrees. Graduate candidates, by choosing to advance the knowledge of your respective fields through graduate studies, you have already made a significant contribution to your chosen profession. I am confident that the role you will continue to play in the workplace, your communities, and your families will be significant in equal measure. I present candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree from the College of Education. Candidates, will you please stand? Now I present candidates for the Specialist in Education degree from the College of Education. Candidates, will you please stand? And I present candidates for master's degrees from the College of Education. Master's candidates, will you please stand? Next, I present the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees from the School of Nursing. Doctorate of Nurse Practitioners candidates, will you please stand? And I present candidates for the master's degrees from the School of Nursing. Master's candidates, will you please stand? Now I present candidates for the master's degrees from the College of Agriculture and Human Ecology. Candidates, will you please stand? On behalf of the graduate faculty, I have the pleasure of presenting these candidates, and I recommend that the appropriate advanced degree be conferred. Thank you. Candidates, please be seated. Dean Darren Smith will now present candidates for degrees from the College of Agriculture and Human Ecology. Dr. Smith.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agriculture please stand? Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Human Ecology please stand? Candidates, it has been my privilege to journey with you through your undergraduate studies here. Many of you have made your mark in other ways, winning awards, mentoring younger students, and serving your community and discipline. Provost Bruce, for each of the candidates who has fulfilled the requirements established by the College of Agriculture and Human Ecology, it is my privilege to present these candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and Human Ecology.
Thank you, Dean Smith. Candidates, you may now be seated. Now, Dean Lisa Zagumny will present candidates for degrees from the College of Education. Dean Zagumny.
The candidates for the bachelor's degree in education, counseling and psychology, and exercise science will please rise. Candidates, you have earned the admiration of both your professors and peers during your undergraduate studies here. All of you have the potential to serve your profession and community with distinction, and I am confident you shall do so. Provost Bruce, For each of the candidates who has fulfilled the requirements established by the College of Education, it is my privilege to present these candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education.
Thank you, Dean Zagumny. Candidates, please be seated. Now, Dean Jennifer Shank will present candidates for degrees from the College of Fine Arts. Dean Shank.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree of art and music please rise? Candidates, you represent fields of study that bring inspiration, joy, and beauty to others, and you bring a professional approach to your work. I am confident that you will represent the university at the highest level, and I am honored to be your dean. Provost Bruce, for each of the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements established by the College of Fine Arts, it is my privilege to present these candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the College of Fine Arts.
Thank you, Dean Shank. Candidates, please be seated. Now, Dean Kim Hanna will present candidates for degrees from the Whitson-Hester School of Nursing. Dr. Hanna?
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing please stand? Candidates, my respect for you is matched only by my pride in your accomplishments during your undergraduate studies. You are making a difference in people's lives, and you have made relationships during your time here that will serve you in ways that you can only imagine. Provost Bruce, for each of the candidates who has fulfilled the requirements established by the Whitson-Hester School of Nursing, it is my privilege and pleasure to present these candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Whitson-Hester School of Nursing.
Thank you, Dean Hanna. Now I will request that the entire section of the Fall 2020 graduating class please stand together. President Oldham, in the name of the faculty, I have the privilege of presenting this fall section of the class of 2020. And for each who has completed the requirements for the degree for which he or she is a candidate, on behalf of the faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Thank you, Provost Bruce. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me from the Tennessee Tech Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you, as well as each candidate graduating in absentia, the degree for which you have been recommended. As evidence that you have fulfilled all the requirements thereof and that you are entitled to all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining to that degree, I will now present to each of you the diploma cover of this university. Graduates, as recognition of having received your degrees, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortar board. Congratulations. I would ask the graduates to remain standing, and if the audience would stand with us and remain standing to join Communication Major Cheyenne Sigmund in singing your alma mater, the Tennessee Tech hymn. The words are on the screens.
The quiet hill stands steadfast round walls of russet brown, on hall serene
Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, this is your day. We're so very proud of you, Tennessee Tech's newest alumni. As we close this part of the ceremony, I'd like to extend my best wishes to each of you. There are a few verses in Isaiah chapter 40 that always seem appropriate for an occasion like this here at Tennessee Tech, because we are the Golden Eagles. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young people stumble and fall. But those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. It's time for you to go forth and soar on wings like eagles. Graduates, we've kept the walk across the stage as traditional as possible for you. But I won't be shaking your hand, unfortunately, today. Instead, we ask you to face the camera and smile through your mask. Give a wings up if you like. To be safe, we won't be walking out as a group. So when you exit the stage and have your photo made, we ask you to exit the hoop through the tunnel and meet your families and guests outside. At this time, I would ask the doctoral candidates seated on the first row to present themselves on stage, and the remainder of the graduates, please remain seated, and you'll be instructed by the ushers when you need to approach the stage. Our announcers now will read the names of graduates as they cross the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let me draw your attention to the ceremonial gonfalons on the ceremonial platform. Banners representing the university and each of its colleges and schools, or gonfalons, are intended to identify each academic unit with its unique culture and spirit. Another relic of medieval times, today's gonfalon occupies a special place in the trappings of academic ceremony. Usually carried individually at the head of each college or school in the processional, the gonfalons are displayed side by side, facing degree candidates alongside the university gonfalon, which bears the Tennessee Tech colors, charter date, and presidential seal.
Cassie Danielle Schmidt-Mattson is an exceptional learning major from Cookeville, Tennessee. Dr. Janet Isbell and Dr. Amber Spears served as her co-chairs. Her dissertation title is Adult Retrospectives on Unhealthy Adolescent Responses to Reading Friction. May I present Dr. Cassie Danielle Schmidt-Mattson. Krista M. Davis is an exceptional learning major from Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. George Chitio served as her chair. Her dissertation title is Psychometric Properties and Construct Validity of a Student Survey Measuring the CASEL 5 Core Social and Emotional Competencies. May I present Dr. Krista Davis. Delia Ann Manginelli is an exceptional learning major from Cookeville, Tennessee. Dr. Janet Isbell served as her chair. Her dissertation title is Emergence of Hope, Education in Rural Haiti, and the Entanglement of Critical, Post-Colonial, and Assemblage Theories. May I present Dr. Delia Ann Manginelli. Amanda Ray Powell is an exceptional learning major from Cookeville, Tennessee. Dr. Janet Isbell served as her chair. Her dissertation title is Frankenstein's Monster at Gatsby's Party, a researcher's creation of and entanglement with virtual reality let loose in a high school English classroom. May I recognize Dr. Amanda Ray Powell, who is not walking today. And the following are receiving education specialist degrees. Paige Alexandria Thompson. Elizabeth Shea Hennessy. Amanda Faye Allen. Joshua David Allen. And now, candidates for master's degree. Seth Alvin Stewart. Megan Leanne Chesney. Dawn Michelle Ray. Bethany Lee Vaught. Brittany Diana Allison. Emily Carol Hatfield. Courtney Ellen Blaylock. Julie Hill. Samantha Finley. Jennifer Renee Condra. Rebecca Swafford. Suzanne Renee Weaver. Emily Scarborough. Alexa Measles Hitchcock. Morgan Amberley Fry. Megan Nicole Sadlin. Samuel Christopher Moore. Caitlin Brooke Mashburn. Rachel Davidson. Marlena Rose Smith. Theron Edward Tivipal. Cynthia Duncan. Rebecca Bell McGowan. Jordan Kilman. Hannah Michelle Burns. Amber Nicole Moore. Sarah Lefevre Halliburton. Maggie Renshaw. Emily Baugh. Abby Taylor. Jennifer Hunt. Sarah Bumbalo. Demetria Elizabeth Pace.
The College of Agriculture and Human Ecology, Hannah Morgan Jones. Marisa Grace Phelps, summa cum laude 4.0 W.A. Howard Award. William C. Hall. Kristen Elizabeth Rowland, cum laude. Autumn Lee Lamberson. Ashley N. Barnes. Joel Stephen Johnson. Juliana V. Norman. Savannah Claire Bayens, cum laude in cursu honorum. Seth Copland Parker. Haley Lynn White, cum laude in cursu honorum. Anessa Lee Wright Tosh, magna cum laude. Shania Kate Burnett, magna cum laude. Maddie Carice Hinch. Alessandra Maria Young. Ethan Grant Dillon, summa cum laude. Hadley Murphy Taylor, summa cum laude in cursu honorum 4.0 W.A. Howard Award. Linnea Catherine Churchill, magna cum laude. Patrick Scott Greer. Sydney M. Westbrook. Callie Annette McLeod. Josie Alexandria McGee, magna cum laude. Zach T. Lynn. Erin Leanne Wakefield, summa cum laude 4.0 W.A. Howard Award. Alyssa Marie Blank. Catherine Conley. Samantha Marie Blanche. Lauren J. Dyer, cum laude. Jessica Renee Gaunt. Anderson Hubert Schmidu. Justin D. Farley. Nicholas G. Harris. Clayton L. Cook. Hunter B. Lemon, magna cum laude. Chastity A. Phillips, magna cum laude. Emily Logan Young. So-Young Choi, cum laude. Michaela B. Brown, cum laude. Kayla Marie Dickens. J.C. Beatty, cum laude. Madison N. Smith. Hannah G. Tenpenny. Jordan Lee Davidson, magna cum laude. Carly M. Higgins.
The College of Education. Jamie Marina Irwin. Joshua Wall, cum laude. Logan Bailey Cox. Thomas Anthony Carver Jr. Benjamin Rudzinski. Justin Caleb Scott. Haley Morris. Callista Brooke Sycopatis, summa cum laude, 4.0 W.A. Howard Award in cursu honorum. Delaney Catherine Weller, summa cum laude, 4.0 W.A. Howard Award in cursu honorum. Michaela Page Harris. Tyler Rain Smith. Jacob Parker Savage, magna cum laude. Taylor Robert Smith. James Andrew Scott. Courtney Brienne Hanger, summa cum laude. Sarah Jones, cum laude. Kinsey Nicole Trent, summa cum laude. Kevin Alexander Stroshine. Uliser Perez Escalante. Michelle Nadine O'Neill. Elena Savannah Reed, summa cum laude. Brandon Tyler Sims. Amy Ruth Goolsby. Taylor Brooke Jones. Cameron Alexandria Yaniello. Brooke Logan Albertson. Luca Pehar. Kendall Street. Megan Haynes. Donovan Shane Chavez. Megan Ray Houston Lane, cum laude. Shelby Brewer, magna cum laude. Shaylee Rose Rea. Stephen Pine. Rebecca Eileen Bass. Samuel Russell Boyd. Lisa Carrie Ann Elizabeth Wickham, cum laude. Sarah Catherine Miller, cum laude. Emma Joy Bailey, cum laude. Reginald Percival Jr. Dante Demond Wilkes Jr. Riley Morgan Anderson. Sydney Nicole Ipock. Wendy Patricia Johnson, cum laude. James Eugene Morrison, cum laude.
The College of Fine Arts. Wesley James Hutton, magna cum laude. Nathan Craig Anderson, magna cum laude. Manya Faye Nakad, cum laude. Corey Seth Kincaid. Sarah Beth Dotson. Darby Lee Lewis. Julia Cameron Adcock. Lyra Catherine Robinson. Madeline Diane Watts. Savannah Brown. Jacqueline Brooke Ferris, magna cum laude. The Whitson-Hester School of Nursing. Sydnea Alexis Danielle Dickens. Melody Faith Ellis. Madeline Ray Coulthard, cum laude. Peyton Jackson. Sarah Vandevord. Olivia Taylor Durham. Cindy Brown. Myalea Elise Watson. Allison Ann Rogers, magna cum laude. Taylor Christian Leach, cum laude. Joshua Adam Thompson. Nathaniel Phillips. Danielle Nicole Duggar. Martin Pablo Baltazar. Cody Dean McAnally. Rachel Lynn Grissom. Tyler Ellison Gentry. Britton Marie Hogshead. Amy Mae Horton. Colin Bradley Pierce. Jessica Hope Obenberger, magna cum laude. Grace Olivia Burns, magna cum laude. Valerie Elizabeth Stewart. Autumn Brooke Sims, cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Vance, cum laude. Ainsley Dara Markham, cum laude. Nandry Claire Albertson, magna cum laude. Kyle Billingsley. Madison Victoria Penland, cum laude. Kayla Morgan Williams. Marguerite May Moritz. Jordan Lynn Adkins, magna cum laude. Ashton Blake Keys. Olivia Rose Gillespie. Jenny Renee Bell. Mallory Haley. Lady Carolina Muniz. Rosie Carla Alfaro. Haley Ann Barrett, cum laude. Amy Crossfield, cum laude. Madison Janelle Carruthers, cum laude. Josie Shannon Ross. Megan Wofford. Sabrina Alexandra Blair, cum laude. Reese Caitlin Bass, cum laude. Catherine Annalise Stacy, magna cum laude. Kaylee Abigail Davidson. Brianna Nicole Neal. Brittany Leanne Johnson. And John Luther Mullen.
The first ceremony of this fall commencement is now complete. Special thanks to Ms. Karen Likens and Denise Caldwell and all the staff who helped put this together. Congratulations to all. Wings up to all who participated.